watch the sun go down over the same old town, like so many times before. We look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many times before. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay, stay. Know you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. Stay. Know you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. If you stay. Know you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay. We were never meant to last, but all the fun times we had, I'll never forget. We will always share a bond, no matter what, 'cause you have a piece of my heart. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay, stay. Know you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. Stay. Know you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. Stay. If you stay. If you stay. If you stay. Know you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay. Till the sun goes up, yeah, for a little moment. Just hold me closer, I'll be okay. Till the sun goes up, yeah, for a little moment. Just hold me closer, I'll be okay. We watch the sun go down over the same old town. Stay, stay. Know you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. Stay. Know you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. If you stay. If you stay. Oh, if you stay. Know you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay.
Hello, farmers, and welcome back to Griffin, Indiana. First day of summer. A lot to get to on the first day of summer in seasons in Griffin, Indiana, because everything is just about ready. A few things to go over. You saw at the beginning of the video, the corn has been planted in both fields. We're set to go. And that corn is already growing, so we're set there. The second thing I want to go over, last episode, if you saw the field info at the bottom right-hand corner, the nitrogen level didn't show. All right, okay. Restarted the game today. It showed, and now I've been on here for about 2-3 hours. It was there. It's gone again. So I don't know what's causing that to go. Number 3, the cow barn. If you remember, we were up to almost 800,000 liters of milk. I was wondering, will it go over, or is it going to be max 800,000 like it was on the Pacific Northwest? Different cow barn, but yes, this cow barn, same thing. 800,000 liters of milk is the max it'll hold. And the other thing to keep in mind, a few times I've showed you where we sold the milk and a driver came and got the milk and charged me some money. So I went to have the driver come in, collect the milk, and they weren't working that day. They'd only work from like 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. I believe that. So if you try to sell it in the middle of the night, that's not going to happen. I tried to sell it in the middle of the day, and the driver's like, he lost his keys or something like that. It's kind of, some funny thing like that. So not every day you can sell the milk, so I had to come on down to sell the milk. That's why we are up to $1.2 million. Sold all the milk. Let's see, what's the other thing I need to go over? Oh yeah, the cow barn, again, 500,000 liters of manure is what it shows it can hold, But when I was spreading manure on all the fields around here, it seemed like I would drop down to 400,000 and then instantly go right back into 500. So maybe it's kind of keeping the manure in a stockpile somewhere that we can't see. I have no idea. I know my cows are going to produce a lot of manure fast, but I was running at 1 time the speed, and I was down to like 370,000 liters of manure, and I checked again in like 10 minutes. It was back up to 500,000. So I don't know. My cows will make a lot of manure. They're making like 250,000 liters of manure a day currently. What's the other thing that I need to talk about? Oh, yeah. So this is where the challenge is coming in. We're going to have the same problem this year as we had last year with the grass/hay issue. Let's go into here. While we're here, and since we're on the page, yeah, we'll get to that. We're at 1,000 cows. Moo. Yeah, so we're halfway there. 75 episodes to get to 1,000. Another 75 episodes to get to the next 1,000. Nah, not at all. Not at all. So, yeah, it won't take us too long. I need to clean up the cows. It's been a couple days. Water requirements, almost 1,000 liters of water every 2 days. This is for every 2 days. Straw, that's a lot of straw. TMR, yep. And we're up to 5.2 million food requirement for a year. So 1,000 cows. This barely got over. I was hoping it was going to be over 1,000 when we got to the first day of summer. 1,003. Congratulations to me, I suppose. Weather-wise, so the grass is ready to be cut, but this is our problem. We need to turn to hay. Today's forecast, as you can see in the afternoon, rain, rain, rain. So cutting the grass today, not going to work. Tomorrow, you think it's going to be a good day, then 9, 12, it's going to rain all day. Friday, rain. Saturday, rain. I may have to wait until, let's see, that'd be the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. I may have to wait until the 5th day of summer before I cut the grass. And I'll have Sunday and Monday. Currently is showing no rain. Now the forecast, as we know in seasons in 19, can change a little bit. So not cutting the grass today. Yeah, we're on the 1st day of summer, as we know. So we're going to go to this page here. What is ready? What are we doing today? Field number 23 is ready for harvest. That's the field we bought at the end of the last episode. All of our fields down here, like I said, the corn. These fields over here, if we go to precision farming page, everything's got good nitrogen level on. At least this page is kind of working for me to show the nitrogen level. So we're all good there. Our grass fields are good to go. But before we go any further, the first thing I want to do today before it happens is we're buying field number 29. That's right. Field number 29 for 800. Is that cheaper? I thought it was a little bit more than 800 and 1,000. But we're buying that field. Yes, we're going to buy it. Congratulations, we now bought a field again. I just wanted to buy it before the AI worker went ahead and, harvested it themselves. What am I going to do with this field? Not going to be much of a field at all. We're going to be putting a lot of placeables down here. A few sheds. We're probably going to put a silo bunker for our corn. That's going to go in over there. I may keep it a field for the future, but right now I need to harvest it because there's crop in it. I'm a little concerned about starting this on course play because there's a dead crop here, so I hope it doesn't see that and start harvesting it and see a different crop type. So let's get some workers on the go here so we can get some things done. Blah, blah, blah. So 2 headlands. Yeah. Everything's good. Oh, no. This field here, sorry. Bypass, simple, circle. Okay, and then calculate course. Hopefully it'll show, yes, a little circle here because that's where the oil drill is. So that should be good to go, right? So we say, before we start the driver, first waypoint, there we go. And then let's get this all started on up. And put that down. Turn that on. You follow the combine. And I'm hoping that it's not going to have any issues with the crop. Nope, it's good. So I don't know what that dead crop is, but it's not having an issue. Oh, am I on swath? Yes, we are on swath. So we're good to go. That one's good to go. All right, let's come over to here because we got a second combine, obviously. Need to switch that. Let's go ahead and unfold the combine. We'll fire that up. Get course play up and going. This is field number 23. Oop, too far. Nope, too far again. 23. 2 headlands. I don't really need headlands here because I got plenty of room, but we're going to do 2 headlands anyways. And yes, you're good to go. But before we do, let's hop out of the combine because we got to get the fast track up and running. Lower that. Is that unfolded? It is not unfolded. Hopefully you can follow that. There you go. Make a little crop destruction here in the corner of the field, but that's alright. It's not that big of a deal. First waypoint, yes, drive course. Oh, am I on swath dropping on this one as well? It appears so, because if it wasn't, it would be chopping it up instantly. Alright, so these guys are up and going. Everything good? Everything good? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Hang on. Oh, fast track. I forgot to turn you on. Man. Control F. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Don't worry, we'll catch up back to the combine. Did I turn that one on? I hope so. What a way to start. What a way to start. Yeah, looks like that one is on, so we're good to go. I'll catch up to the combine by the end of the row. Because he's got to, when he turns, he's going to turn slowly. Hopefully. So my plan for field number 29, yes, we're going to put down some sheds for the combine headers and the drills equipment that we have. Parking it in the other big shed that we have, that requires me to back it on in, which we know, yeah, can be kind of fun. So we're going to have some drive-through sheds, probably do some landscaping around it as well. Maybe put like a little bit of a pond down here to make it look kind of nice. Field 29 is going to be kind of like a toss-away field, if you will. I'm not worried about spending $800,000 on land and then not use it. The money's coming in fine, so I'm not going to be too worried about it. This needs plowing here, so what I need to do to get set up over here, the Deutz Far is here, yes. So we got to get corn planted in field number 23 today. Not this episode, but in this in-game day, I need to get it planted in there. Shouldn't be too difficult to do that, because I want the corn to start growing so we can harvest it this year. Speaking of corn and the silage situation, because we are using the silage down here, I do got just shy, I would say like 2.4 million liters of silage currently in our inventory in the silo bunkers. So yeah, we should be fine, and of course we'll be harvesting this corn here late summer, early fall-ish, and we're going to have a lot of corn because of the field number 23 is going to, field number 23 is the biggest corn field that we're going to be having, so that's why we're going to put like a silo bunker over here for sure for doing that. So we're producing some bales. I already got our Peterbilt trucks down here, the flatbed for the bales and another one for the grain. The tricky part is we got 2 different grain types, so we'll have to be making some trips here and there. Not that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and turn that off. So while that's going on, we got to wait for them to do what they need to do. We're actually going to come up here. Let's jump up to the Ford. Actually, since I'm in the Ford, let's go in here and do a little bit of cleanup. Yeah, I kind of slack on the cleaning up because it doesn't seem like the cleaning up process matters to the cow's health as much at all. So I don't know if it happens if it gets down to 0, if that affects them at all. But everything else does. That's why I got those straw bales out here. Those will be gone by tonight, basically. By stockpile them there just to make sure. In case I forget a day, I want to make sure everything's on the top notch. How much milk do I have? I sold the milk a couple days ago, and we are now up to 308,000 liters of milk. I'm just curious, can I sell it today? I could sell it today if I wanted to. What is actually the current price of milk? That's contracts. We haven't done contracts in a while. $11.86 for milk. Not selling it for $11.86. No spanks. So what we're going to do here is we're actually going to grab and build another one of these sheds that's to my right, another straw shed. And we're going to put it over on the other side of the cow barn, because it's easier to grab bales from that and put over there for bedding, because I'm using 3 to 4 straw bales a day for bedding. So having another one over there, and plus this was full last fall, and I don't think I've even used half, which I'm surprised of. I'm down, so I've used about 120 bales in about half a season. Not as much as I thought I would be using, so that's good to know. The hay situation we should be fine on, but we'll have to see how this summer goes. Last summer didn't hurt us as much with the rain. I think it took 5 days. We cut the grass and took a chance, but it took like 5 in-game days, which is almost a full season before it turned to hay. So yeah, I'm going to wait this time, and definitely wait until we get a couple days. Hopefully the forecast will change. So this is where the challenge of, you know, trying to feed 2,000 cows are going to come in. I know some people can say your TMR mixer takes grass as well. We're doing just hay. So that's what we're going to try to stick with. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to bring up, because I get asked this, I think, like every 20 episodes, especially when I show the helper using the manure spreader and when I don't have to refill it. I keep getting asked, and this was a comment actually a couple episodes ago. I'm kind of slow getting to it because I keep forgetting. What mod do I use to where the cow manure spreader automatically refills? It's not a mod at all. You just got to come into your settings. So hit escape. I think it's this button here, and helper refill for manure. So I'm not using it now. So you can have it on where it's off. So if your helper, if you don't want to have any, if you want to keep it realistic, let's say you have to fill the manure trailer as it, you know, once it gets empty, you got to refill it yourself. You can have it on to where it says buy. So basically, as the helper is spreading manure, it is constantly buying manure as it uses it. How much does manure cost? I really don't know. I've never used it. Or if you have a animal stall that has a manure deposit or stockpile, they'll directly draw from there. So it's not a mod at all. So I mean, like if you got cows, obviously you can take manure from there. Pigs, same thing. So you just got to select the animal pen that you want them to take it from. And when you have it on that, so like I got it on this cow barn, when the stockpile of manure goes down to 0, the helper stops. So that's not a mod at all. That's just base game stuff right there. I definitely let this go. I mean, that's a lot of silage I'm taking out of here. This bucket holds 10,000 liters. This is my 3rd bucket, so I have 30,000 liters of silage on the floor there. Alright, so which one of you is slipping? It's got to be the one in field number 29. Probably go... Oh, wait, could you... Alright, while that's unloading, which one of you is... Actually, it's... Oh, I know why you're slipping, because... You know what it probably is? I bet you it's got a bale underneath it. Hang on a second. Auto-loading trailer to the rescue. I hope. Actually, they're getting these headlands done rather quick. So this is the only problem about doing course play and doing baling at the same time. You're leaving bales on the field, and the combine's just going to go. It doesn't see the bale, and they get stuck underneath the combine. Like, why are you? I don't understand why you can't go. And it's like, you had this problem before. See if we can find it. I better park over here, because if I do get the bale out, he's going to start moving. There is one here. I'm not seeing it. Oh, no, there it is. Got it. Alright, I better go around and pick up these bales. There we go. Got that up. Don't want our combines getting stuck. Oh man, it's gonna be a little bit getting used to. In a couple days from now, or actually tomorrow, if you watch this as it goes live, FS22 comes out, and things like super strength and all that, yep, won't be there for us to use. For how long? Who knows? Some modders will be right on it, and it could be same day that the mods come out. Uh-oh. That combine is right next to a bale. Now, this combine's moving right along here. I'm so glad a handful of episodes ago that I went ahead and started like, yeah, all right, let's double up the fleet here. Let's get another combine. Let's get another. Then I said, do I really need it? It's like, no, I don't really need it. Now, as we go along, and I said this at like last episode, I'm glad I got this stuff because it's definitely helping out on the time frame of getting these episodes done. Rain is coming in the forecast, but luckily we only got 2 fields to harvest today, and it's not going to take us that long. And usually when the forecast comes up, you got about 3-4 hours before that comes into play. All right, so I think we're all set here. I can just park right here. I don't expect the combine to fill up with the grain too much, just because these fields were not taken care of that well by their farmers, I think. Nope. Okay, that was jumping into the Ford. And I keep jumping into the belt. I don't want to jump into the belt. Thank you. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is buy ourselves another shed for straw, which I was going to need anyways, because I'm definitely going to fill up that shed this year. But having one over here just makes it easier than driving the Ford over that shed to this shed. Just having one here just to bring over a couple bales will work out just fine. And by the way, the reason why I put the Ford over here to clean out and not on the other side is because when I have the truck and the trailer over here to dump the silage and the TMR mixer, sometimes I actually get the truck a little bit too close to this side when I back up. Follower J is stopped. Trail lost. How did you... Where... Alright, so I don't know how you ended up here. Alright, so a little crop destruction is going to happen. Workers won't do crop destruction, but I will. I promise I'll get to building something, well, not building something, but buying something and placing it down here shortly. But yeah, this is where it gets hectic of summer jobs. You know, you just got to jump from one spot to another. Remember the early days here in Griffin, Indiana, where I just had like one field, and it's like, well, we're working this field this episode, and we'll stretch it on out and we'll get the job done. Now it's like I got 6 jobs going on at once. And I want to get this done because I want to get the Deutz-Fahr in here to plow it, because this field does need to be plowed. Soil sense as well. And then the John Deere can come up here, the 9RX can come on in with the planter. And we can get some more corn planted in here. And that should be good, because we'll be harvesting all this corn this year, and I should have more than enough silage for the cows, I think. We're fine on straw. I got plenty of fields for straw. Silage, as we know, like I just said, should be fine there. The hay, I think we're okay on, even if we have another bad season. I don't know if it last year was considered a bad season or not. But we got about 80 some odd bales of hay, and I don't think I'm going through that much hay yet. I think I'm actually still making more bales a year than what we're using, but with more cows coming in, I probably should think about getting another grass field going somewhere. I want to be a step ahead. You don't want to be a step. You don't want to be where it's like, okay, we're equal. We're staying. I want to be ahead of the curve. That's what I want to do. Ah, the JCB Fast Track. It's kind of weird with the JCBs that they don't have any engine upgrades that you can get while you're in the shop. It just seems kind of weird about that. But I mean, this tractor, this is not a modded tractor at all. This is the base game tractor. It will do 45. And this is the other thing I wanted to get used to as of tomorrow for Farming Simulator 22 is the gearboxes on the tractors and all that kind of stuff. That's going to be interesting. I never used, that was a mod, definitely in 19. I think it was out there in 17 a little bit. And I just never got into it. I probably should have, because I would have been kind of prepared for what's coming tomorrow. Wonder how many oats we're getting out of this field. Just because I know our silo can hold 900,000 liters. And I'm expecting oats should not yield as well as wheat and barley does. It shouldn't. I've never done the test myself. That's why I've been told by more than a half dozen people every time I say that. So last year we got like what, 800,000 liters of barley off those two fields. Now we got oats into them, so I gotta be just a little bit concerned about overfilling our silo. But like I said, if I get a little bit extra, we'll just sell it. Sell it at a low price. I'm not too concerned about the cash anymore, as you can tell, because the cows are producing so much milk. And we're getting more fields that produce more crop that we don't need, but it's what the crop produces sometimes that we do need, like straw bales. Are you close enough to where? Nope. Not that it matters. It's the last row, so we'll just finish it on up. And while we're here, I might as well pick up the straw bales out of this field, move the combine out, and get the Deutz in here, soil sampling and plowing the field. The only issue I have with the soil sampler that we use is this. When you're soil sampling with that, the sensor, since it's updating the map as it currently runs, it can make it a little laggy and skippy once in a while. Oh, for a minute I was like, why isn't that following me? Because follow me isn't turned. Brilliant. Alright, let's turn that off and we'll unload that. Come on, spit it out. Spit it out. There you go. Just gonna go ahead and park this over here for now. That was kind of weird. Alright, click on that. Let's go ahead and park this over here by the JCB as well. And I'll put the pipe out because that'll just save me from having to get to the vehicle when I get over here. Alright. Let's get the Deutz up and going. Okay, turn on the soil sensor. And now we'll unfold. Make sure that is on to not allow create fields. Okay, we're good to go. Ish. Alright, so while that's unfolding, course generation, this is field number 23. Do I want to do headlands? I'm going to say no. And we're going to do 8 meters because that's what the plow width is. The reason why I'm not doing headlands is because it's got room to turn around on both sides of the field. Yep, we are good to go. Yeah, so I don't know why the nitrogen on the field info page keeps disappearing on us, but not too sure. When I was doing, like I said, the work early on today, it was there, so I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure what's going on. Oh, I haven't done. How about you take the rest of the bales out of the field? That would be good. You're forgetting a step there. I know this was a question asked way before. Now that we own field number 29 with the oil drill in it, is that going to earn us cash? I don't think so. It's just there for looks. Alright, at this point... Uh-oh. Yeah, I parked all that stuff there. Now, course play is turning around rather big, and I can see that's going to be an issue. So, we're going to have to move that stuff. Here I thought this was going to be a landscaping building episode, and I'm still doing field work. Let's go ahead and get this over here so it's out of the way. Yes, I don't think it's going to show. It doesn't seem like the little skipping that I'm getting. For some reason, when I edit and render the video, it doesn't show these little skips, and I'm getting these little skips because of the soil sampling. Because it's updating the precision farming map as it runs. So I get these little stutters here and there, but I don't think it's going to affect the video. It doesn't seem like it's affected before, so let's see what it does. There, now I'm out of the way. Alright, now let's get back into this vehicle, which it was still running, and you turned it off. Alright, so now we're going to go and do some building. But before we do that, I might as well fill the trailer full of straw bales. Yep, and over. I'm going to get stuck here. I'm going to get stuck here. Why are you doing it? You know you're going to get stuck. Or not. Alright, we're good. No, we're good. Alright, I'm going to collect up some of these straw bales. Another half dozen or so. I'll meet you up back at the cow barn. We're going to place down another straw bale shed to put these into. And hopefully by then, these workers over here will be done. And we're going to transform this field a little bit. And put some sheds down here. And do some landscaping today. Trying to figure out the placement of this bale shed of how I want to do it. Originally I thought have it point out this way so when I drive into here it can unload, but then yeah, I just don't like it that close to the gate. So let's go into here. Where is that? Is that under miscellaneous? Let's scroll, see if I can find these bale sheds. I think they're in here. Yep, right here. Should have one of these. Yes. Let's go ahead and do this. No, we want to be up here. Ooh, okay, that's bigger than I thought it was. Wow, that is bigger than I thought it was. Alright, so I guess I will have to put it this way. Better bring up the HUD so I can see how much it's going to cost me. Boy, that'll make it hard to unload them from the autoloader, won't it? So I think probably... Yeah, I'm thinking like this will do, I suppose. It's not the ideal situation, but let's go ahead and just pop it on down. I'm surprised it let me pop it. Okay. I guess I'm not colliding with that at all. It's all good. Yeah, my combine is slippy. Alright, so let me turn around here and let's see how this works. I spent all this money at the beginning of the series putting down a garage and a house and never use it. And the land here as well. So, go figure. Anyways, let's go ahead and unload this onto the trailer. And then when I come into here, they should just go pop, pop, pop. And of course, what did I do is I hit the fence coming in. Oh no, I hit the, sorry, I was watching the fence and I actually hit the post to the straw shed. There we go. Alright, so that'll be straw bales for that. Now what I want to do, and hopefully I can do this, is let's go into here, landscaping, and then let's turn on the HUD, but then again I need to go to here. And is that it? Yes. Can I change? I can change that. Perfect. And those markers should go away when I reload the game, so I do got markers turned off. So I think we're all set there. Let's go on down and see what's happening to my combine. Oh, the reason why it's slipping is because it's doing a narrow pass. Alright, let's turn off follow me, and if you just give me a second there, Mr. Course Play. Let me... You know what? I don't care. I really don't care. There's not that much left here. Let's just go ahead, stop driver. Yeah, let's just stop it all. I actually got enough wheat that we had to unload into the grain trailer, so that's kind of interesting. Alright, is everyone set now? Are we all set? I almost got a full bale. Let's see if I can get enough to get a bale. Not that it matters too much. There we go. There we go. Let's turn that off. Leave everything here. Alright, so... Yeah, okay. What are my plans here? Not really sure, but let's go back into landscaping. Where are we? We are here. Let's rotate the map like this. And we want to come over to here. Alright, so this is the entryway over to here. Alright, first thing is, let's go back to this. Nope, no, I said this. Let's make this a little bit wide, and smooth is this one here. Actually, I want to flatten. So I want to be flat with the road is what I want to do. So I want a nice transition coming in and out of here. All right, let's go to this button. Now I got to scroll all the way through. And I went right by it. Gosh darn it, went by it again. Alright, let's zoom on out. Actually, let's make this a little bit bigger so it doesn't take me as long to do it. It's about as big as I can go here. And it may not be this big, but let's just start off with this. And I'll probably go around and tidy it up off camera at some point. Alright, let's exit out of that. Let's go back to the shop. And now we're going to come in here and to sheds. And this is just a basic shed. Nice drive-through sheds. The question is, let's give myself some room. Let's just put down one for now. And now let me go grab... Well, I do need the John Deere, but that's not the one I want to grab. Where is my Steiger? There we go. Oh, the other thing I want to point out, because I noticed this the other day, the paint wearing on this mod is only wearing off on the back part of the tractor, not the front. Small thing, but not a big deal. Alright, so what I wanted to see is make sure the shed is long enough for this to be parked in there. That's what I want to see. Okay, so that shed is bigger. Looks bigger now that we're driving up to it, right? Wait, that place... forgot to flatten out the land before I brought things in here. Alright, so I can do that later. Alright, so what this will allow me to do, it'll allow me to park this up like this. And leave it all connected. Perfect. That's what we want to do. The other thing I need to do... Boy, I thought it was flat in here. But I made the mistake of... I should have flattened it out with this over here. Alright, that is going to annoy the heck out of me, so I need to fix this. And since money's not really that much of an object... Yep, I'm going to sell the shed. Flatten out this terrain the way it should be. And we'll do a take 2 on it. Am I close enough to... Here we go. I just need to flatten out the whole area is what I need to do. Let's drive this out of the way. And now... the hard part is I gotta find the garage. Just went by it. Should be that one there. Just lost half my cash on it, but that's fine. Alright, landscaping. Yep, back to here. And get off paint. There we go. And we'll flatten this out. Kind of scares you because you see that you can see out of the corner of your eye the money going down. But it's not as bad as you think it is. There we go. There we go. I think I like that better. Alright, sheds. And let's get this back down to where it was. Alright, so I need 2 sheds for now. I had an idea of the way I wanted it to look, and now I'm not too sure. I don't think I need as many sheds as I originally thought I needed. A little bumpy there, but like I said, not that big of a deal. And bring it forward like that. Everything should be in. Alright, now the other thing I want to put here is a pressure washer. There we go. How far can this actually reach? So when I park things in here, is that going to be able to reach? Alright, so I just have to keep in mind that things in that back corner, it won't reach. I'm just going to put a pressure washer here. I'm not going to put down a workstation to where to repair things. I don't need them everywhere. We know where it is. It's over by the other shed over there. But these sheds here are for the big stuff. The headers for the combines are going to go into these sheds. Get that a good wash here. Originally I was thinking I was going to need 4 of these sheds, but I don't think so. I think maybe 2 is the most I'm going to need. Let's put that down there. It says that we are done over here. There's a stop driver. Looks like we are good to go. Let's get you out of the field. Got a lot of moving stuff around. Let's go ahead and park that there. Move the combine once again. I'm just going to drive it hopefully over to this field over here. It's what you want to do in a $500,000 combine with a $100,000 header, half full of grain. I just park that there. Alright, so now what we want to do is grab the Steiger once again. Let's go get the other drill set that we have. I may even park some of the big tractors, like the Steiger, maybe parked over here as well. So the big shed over here, I think I'll still put the planter in there because it's easy to put the planter in there. The forage harvesters over there, things like that can still be parked over here. Where is... There you are. It's like, where is the other set? This may be longer than the John Deere setup because of the way the John Deere folds in, as you're facing this way, folds in from side to side. The way this one folds up is front to back, so this will be a longer setup. I don't need 600 horsepower to haul it when it's not in working position, so let's get it on over to the new shed. I think what I'm going to do is this episode is starting to get a little bit on the long side. Because I didn't get too much of the landscaping as I want to do. I think what we're going to do is, so you can kind of see what we're doing here. We bought the land, obviously. But I think I'm going to do this land over and do a lot of landscaping in between this episode and next episode. So when we come back, you're just going to see, I don't want to say a finished product, but because there's a couple things I have not, for mods, I don't have installed currently. Well, they're installed on my PC, but not into the Let's Play. So I don't have trees and such like that. So what I want to do, I'll give you a rough idea what I want to do. Probably put down another one of these sheds right here that I just placed down. I do want to put a pond around here a little bit. We got a pond at the upper silo, if you will. But what I want to do is I want to make a bigger pond area. And also we're going to put some lights down as well. Lights I'm not going to do until it's dark because it's better to see what you're doing when it's dark when you're putting down lights, if that makes sense. And the other thing I could do if I get rambunctious, if we get like a lot of cash coming in, I might actually put another silo down here eventually, but probably not for a little bit. And I didn't bring this in the way I should have. So we got plenty of room to build around here. That's what this field is basically for. Is we're just buying land to put down equipment. Placeables. So is this going to be too long to put in here? Maybe not. I mean, if the tongue, that's what they did. Well, over here in the States, we call this the tongue. If the tongue sticks out a little bit further, that's fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. It'll be fine. I mean, close enough. That way I don't have to detach it all the time. I just don't like, because lately stuff like this keep separating it to back it into the shed over there. I didn't want to do it anymore, so I was just like parking it anywhere, and then the farm started to look like a complete mess, and I wasn't enjoying that too much at all. Seeing the farm like that. So this planter here can still go in that shed there, no problem. Like this 9RX, it's not as wide as a Steiger, so I can park that in there as well. Oh, Peanut, before you go over and start planting corn in that field, how about we fill this up with some corn? Because you wouldn't have gotten far. So I still have $300,000 in the bank account. And of course, as we know, the cows are going to produce much more milk for me. So if I do need it, mind the trigger. We are perfect. Let's just drive around. Just going to get this on a worker, and we are going to place down one more thing before we call it an episode, and that's a silo bunker for the corn silage over here. I'm probably getting too many corn silage bunkers. Maybe. I mean, we'll have 3. The one up at the cow barn, I'm probably not going to use that as much, but it will be there in case I need to empty out these down here at some point, which I could. But as we know, the one we got placed right behind us, we got one of the bunkers full and the other one more than half full for those 2 fields. So definitely going to need one for over here. Already, Griffin, Indiana is starting to look a lot different having some more concrete down. As the song goes, they paved paradise and put up a parking lot. That's what I'm doing over here. Alright, I'm going to let that go ahead and unfold. I'll take care of this field off camera. You saw me plant corn at the beginning of the episode. Don't need to see me do it again. But ready to rock there. So let's see here. Let's go back into here. Landscaping mode. Alright, if we're flattening everything, let's just go ahead and keep flattening it all the way through here. Bring it right up to the road, I hope. Can't tell. One thing I don't like is we're a little bit above the road, so which one's lower? And we don't want to, oh, better do that here. Let's stay out of the road if I can. Okay, go back to flatten. There we go. Now we'll do smooth. All right, how is that over here? Is that smooth? I think that's good enough. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, back into landscaping. Actually, not landscaping. I forgot again. Where are these bunkers here? Is it under miscellaneous? No. Is it actually a silo? It is. Which ones are we using? These right here for 90,000. And we're going to rotate it like that. And we're going to give myself some room here. Perfect. Go back to landscaping. And actually, I know I was going with the gravel look, but let's see, that's like concrete. Well, I think we'll stick with what we got here. There we go. And then over to here. And then probably like this. That'll work. And while we're here, is that the same as that? No, it's not. Not that. Ah, there we go. All right, so now what I want to do here, let's rotate the camera. And let's go that wide to start with, or maybe a little bit wider. And make a road. Oh, that's why you don't move the camera at the same time you're placing down things. Gonna make a road all the way down to here between our fields. My money's going down. Hopefully that milk price goes up. There we go. And we'll kind of like give us like field access at the corners. All right, changing things around here in Griffin, Indiana. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a bird's eye view of what we've done today, kind of in field number 29. Changing some things around here. Yeah, so when nighttime comes, I'm going to put down some lights so we can light up the area. Not that we work at night, but, you know, got to have it look pretty good. Another shed will be thrown down here. That will be for the headers for the combines. I could actually even park the combines out here. Parking the combines in that shed over there. They do fit in there, but it's a tight squeeze. But maybe just one more shed for the headers for sure. It's easier just to do drive-throughs and drop them off. Putting a pond in over here and throwing down some trees as well. I don't have the trees installed, which kind of sucks. So I'll have to get that in. And the water plane should be put in, so I should be able to make a pond. But I am down to $180,000 or so. So I might want to wait until maybe I sell the milk later on and get some money coming in that way. But yeah, field number 29, we're kind of tearing it apart. But we're all set for a forage harvest over here as well. So that's looking all good. Yeah, now I'm starting to park up some of our equipment over here, which is good as well. Not going to have things just thrown around everywhere. I'm going to try to clean up the place a little bit. But the good news is, as we did see, just barely over 1,000 cows. So, yeah, next episode probably won't be now until... I don't know when this is going to be ready. Let's see, probably like the 3rd or 4th day of summer. But the problem being, let's see, I forgot again. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually it might be the 5th day of summer for next episode, because that'll be the next good day. But the forecast could change with the rain. So the next good day where we have a couple days of no rain is probably, I'll see it. Right now it's looking like the 5th day of summer. We're in the 1st day of summer, right? We should be in the 1st day of summer. So right about here, and if that's the case, on the 5th day, we got a lot of harvesting to do. All of our cereal crop fields will be ready by then. And those 2 fields of corn over there will be ready. And hopefully this will just look a little bit more different when we come back. But I think that's what we're going to call it for an episode. So 1,000 cows, 75 episodes in. Currently I'm thinking, I don't see this Let's Play going to 100 episodes, honestly. The amount of cows that we're getting, and I'm doing like 3 episodes per year, maybe 4. I think in a couple of years we might have it. I'm not too sure. Maybe, so yeah, 4. Let's say 4 episodes a year. Even if we do 3 years, that's 12. So, you know, somewhere around 90 episodes is what I'm thinking it's going to be. If we are at episode 75, which I think 75, 76. We're in the mid-70s, is what I want to say. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Griffin, Indiana. But until then, have a good one.